Alright, I'm unmuted. They're unmuted. We're back to the live scene now. Everything looks golden and good. Alright, my friends. Sorry about earlier. Our stream decided it wanted to stop. But now we are back. And I will go ahead and shut Pretzel off and get back into the story mode here. What were we doing before things went wrong? Oh, we were in the underground.
You were saying what was all in our area.
Yeah, I was pulling out the big old DMG. Oh yeah, where'd it go? Oh crap. Where did it go? I had it. Where did it go?
Have you checked on the ceiling?
Let me look. No. But apparently it was hiding behind a box. Apparently I did throw it. Alright. So, let's kind of look at some items that could be laying around. So, like, up front it looks like basic items you would find at any normal shop, right? But the deeper in you get, the more exotic things start to look, especially as far as, like, magical items. This is something you've never seen out in the open anywhere in Citadel Kingdom, but here you see them plain as day as you see staves lined up in a row with several different little tags hanging off them. You see wands all in a little casing. You see scrolls in the back of one of this person who's like holding over all these scrolls. And this particular person actually has like a green skin, warted nose, very ugly of a woman, but she is just there basically selling her wares. Continuing on, you can also make out various weapons and armors that have been enhanced, perhaps enchanted. Would probably take some talking to find out what all they have and find out what you're interested in to sort it out. But yeah, you can find several different weapons, one in particular being very expensive. Oh goodness. And it's called a luck blade. So one of the vendors has a luck blade on hand. You can also find a vendor who has several rings for sale. And they all seem to do various things, especially a ring of spell storing, ring of swimming, and a ring of the ram. If I mention anything out loud, please bring it up, otherwise I will probably forget it right away. But yeah, you kind of tell me what you're looking for, and I will see if they have it. But these are definite things that they have that you notice off the bat.
Is there any kind of cloaks?
Yes, there are, actually. As you go deeper in, like, wardrobe for mages seems to be even further back, more hidden than everything else. And I am reading through a book, so I can't quite read what you're posting there. So if you'd be so kind as to tell me what you're posting, that'd be even better.
He's finding new potions that he wants to make, essentially.
Okay. I'm looking up cloaks real quick. You can make out one particular cape of the Montebank. Montebank?
Montebank? What's it?
Montebank. Bank. Montebank.
What about a cloak of protection that Yuri was supposed to get but never got?
Oh. I don't know. What happened to that cloak you got off of your dead sister's body?
Nah, that wasn't the cloak of protection. That was the cloak of...
No,
Technically,
fire.
I'm wearing a cloak of protection.
Okay, there it is. Yes, she definitely...
Fire?
See, one
Resistance, I think?
Yeah,
Fire resistance is what the cloak you have.
Yeah, because apparently people in that group like throw fireballs like they're nothing. But yes,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. There are actually 3 cloaks of protection that are up for sale at this one particular vendor.
Rory's eyes kind of like beam out and zone in on the cloak.
It's like a rugged man, human. One eye has a patch. He's got scruffed up brown hair, and he's like looking at you guys, looking at the cloaks. Can I help you buy something?
Yeah, how much for these? I point at a cloak.
You got 500 gold pieces to drop on the counter?
Actually, I do.
You do? Well, then I got-
Precisely 500.
Well, here you go. Then he like pulls one of the cloaks off and hands it towards you. Put that 500
Can
on
I-
it.
Can I look at it real quick? I'm not gonna steal it or anything. I just want to look at it.
Honey, look around you. And he's like, not that I don't trust you, but everybody here would steal.
Please, sir.
You can look at it
Well,
while it's on the stand.
persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead, persuade him.
I kind of pop my hip out and like.
Seduction, I got it. Alright, go for it. Roll your persuasion.
16.
Shouldn't be doing this, but he like pulls it off the little shelf there and lets you look at it. But he's got his eye close on you while he's watching.
I'm gonna touch along the cloak and make sure that the threads are all okay and everything.
Yeah, this is a definite cloak of protection. You can make out the emblems of the arcane sigil that's on like a brooch that's on this cloak. And you can tell that the magics of this brooch will go around the cloak and protect you for +1 to AC and saving throws while you wear this cloak.
I look at Rags. Do you think I would look good in this?
Definitely. Then I'll do a wink.
I hand over 500 gold.
And he lets his gaze fall to the coins and takes your money without a question or a persuasion to get it any cheaper.
See you there, my friend.
If you guys need anything else, let me know. You got 2 more to sell.
I'll turn to him and I'm like, there's some things that I'm looking for in particular, if you happen to have them.
If I don't have them, I can definitely find out if we got them. What do you need?
There are 2 things that I'm interested in.
Go on.
I'm either interested in a bag of tricks
Bag of tricks.
or a deck of illusions, if you happen to have either one.
Roll me 2 D100s, and it's over 50. He might know somebody.
Do you want me to roll them together
You
or
can't. Like,
individually?
the first one's going to be for the bag, and the second one's going to be for the other item. Well, that didn't work. Did it? It says it's rolling, but...
Oh, it rolled on mine. It came up as an 8 and a 39 for a total of 47.
He doesn't know anybody. Like, it would be separate. Like, 8, no. And 47, no.
Okay.
Just barely nobody. He doesn't know anybody.
Okay.
So he just kind of like dismisses, like, those sounds like some very strange items. I mean, you can ask around. I thought I would know, but apparently I don't know those items in particular.
She's gonna
Okay.
put the cloak on. Well, after shedding her other cloak.
Yep. You
Well,
look
he can
stunned.
wear multiple cloaks.
Well, you can wear a robe and a cloak. You can't wear
Okay.
multiple clothes. Don't give me that nonsense.
Well,
Was one of those a cloak? Is the fire resistance one a cloak?
No, it was
Yes.
robes. No, it was
Oh,
robes.
it was robe.
Oh,
It was
okay.
robes.
Yeah, those are just...
I was
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you can wear the robe and the cloak, but you can't wear cloak and cloak. But it's still cloak.
I'll turn to the others if they're behind me. I'm like, do any of y'all have the magic items, or is that all of those with Tarjan?
My, you know what is with our green scale dragon friend.
Do I see other people using magic in this area? Can I do a perception?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. Oh, there it is. No, you don't see anybody using magic.
Wow.
Many of these people, to be fair, look roguish in nature. Like, the guys upstairs, It's almost basic carbon copy for most of them down here as well, except for maybe a few characters like the old lady who looks like she's been touched by a frog and got warts and all that shit all over her face. But for the most part, everybody else seems to be very shady looking. Most of them are wearing cloaks to conceal their face. And I swear to God, OBS, if you don't start behaving. Is the stream still going? I hate to ask that, but one of my monitors is saying no.
Yeah, it's still.
Alright, maybe that'll fix it.
It's loading on my end.
There we go. It's being pesky, so we'll deal with it, I guess. But you kind of continue on.
So again, does Tarjan have the other stuff like the decanter of endless water and everything else? Is that all on him at the moment?
Yes, that's personal use.
Yeah, we never
gave
any of that up to you guys. And he decided to stay at home and do alchemy. We're at the inn. But what do you guys want to do?
I have a plan.
I guess I'll go up to another person and ask if they have those two, the deck of illusions or a bag of tricks.
I would say roll me 2 investigation checks in this case.
Okay.
To determine either or. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
So it'll be...
So let's start with the bag of tricks. And I'm going to go ahead and get to the actual page here. Yeah, that's the one thing I wish Roll20 would do, is add rarity to the freaking item itself, so I don't have to look it up.
They're uncommon. They're both
Okay. So yeah, these would probably fetch 500 gold straight out the gate. So for 1, 2, 3, do a roll 1d3 for me, and I'll see which bag of tricks they got.
Oh,
yeah.
RD3.
RD3.
Wait, is your rat still on me, Rag?
I would say it's on him. Like he wouldn't
do
let
I-
it. Yeah. So just go ahead and roll me that d3 real quick. The rat would return to its former home.
It's a 3.
Alright, so that would be the tan bag of tricks.
Yeah, I think he's in my pocket.
I must say, the tan bag looks very tempting. So you see a tan bag of tricks offered by a similar guy that looks just as shady as everybody else. You show interest, he's willing to take it for 500 gold.
Sorry, you were cutting out on me.
500 gold for the bag of tricks if you want to buy it.
I'm gonna try to... I'm like, are you sure that this is an actual bag of tricks? It seems a little bit different than most. I think that you could probably go a little bit lower than that, and I'm gonna try to do a persuasion to get him to go lower.
Alright, go and make persuasion. And he tells you straight away, he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a bag of tricks. And he borrows somebody's stat block here.
I'm gonna try to help out Rags a little bit. I'm gonna slowly unbutton my...
I don't know how that
and
helps,
unbutton
woman.
my robe a little bit, letting a little cleavage hang out.
Okay,
Are
so
you
I
he's
mean, he's at least distracted.
He is at
Are you
least
sure?
You know, this bag of tricks is just as tanned as that bag of tricks.
I mean, come on now. I think you can let it go for a little bit. Just lesser than that. Are you sure?
Oh, let's see.
She kind of just squeezes her chest together.
Rory is very sexual, ain't she? He kind of stares at the performance, and he's like, "Look, I can let it go for about 450, but if I let it go for any less than that, I ain't making any profits here.
I'll turn to Rari and I'll say, can you afford to split it with me?
I ain't got no money, sweetheart.
Ooh. All right. Well,
I mean,
You want me
I'll
to
look-
give my 2 cents? Yelvin lifts up his only 2 gold left.
again, I might need to do a little bit more plight of plans in the future.
Who else is with us?
That would be
I'll
Stony.
I'll give him 10. I'll give him the last. Yeah.
I
everybody's-
mean, guys, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's
done.
fine, guys. I have 240.
Oh,
I needed more help than that. I needed to literally
Well.
split it.
Mm.
We don't have it. That's fine.
maybe I can sell this. She kind of tugs on her robe of fire resistance a little bit.
That's up
seems
to
a little-
you.
Hmm.
You can or you can't. It's up to you.
I
Okay,
feel like that would be
she
a bad
slowly
decision to sell.
removes her robe of protection and then gets out of her robe and then puts the protection back on. Here you
First
go.
there were tits spilling out, and now she's undressing in front of this guy. Oh my god. You get to roll another persuasion with advantage to see if you get a good deal on it.
Okay.
Rari's being some hot smoke.
21?
ain't she?
Now that's a 24 because you have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oop.
He's
She
like,
kind of blushes brightly as she looks at him.
yeah, he's like, I'll give you 4. I'll straight up trade you this for that.
Alright.
No gold exchange, just
Okay.
item for item.
I slowly hand it over.
And he, so you're.
I
having
mean,
high
we
hopes
did
here.
look at the. We did look
mean,
at
you
the
could do some
port
labor.
to see. Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
wasn't
do
it
labor.
Wasn't it another reason you came down here?
Yeah.
All right, we're trying here. We're trying. Let's see what we got. Like, OBS made so many changes, and I don't know if it's a combination of that and the new internet that I'm using, or if it's just the internet being dumb. Okay, I think we're live, right? How are we looking, guys?
Yep. We're live.
Yay. Alright, guys, we are back. Sorry for the wait. Trying to get this one monitor to work again, though. Oh, that's right. I can't monitor it anymore because I took it off the internet. My bad.
Okay. Can we continue?
Yeah, let's continue. I'll just have to keep a better watch.
So she's gonna look at Rags, and
Mhm.
she's gonna be like, "I told you you can use me for my prettiness." She winks again.
I'll say, I'll kind of get flustered. And I'm like, well, you certainly are pretty, and so, and I'm like looking between. I'm looking between her and the bag of trick, and I'm just like, this is so good. I'm just like looking back and forth.
Oh, sorry guys. I'll get us back on the right monitor there. I was just trying to make sure I got everything organized. There we go. Yeah, so you have the bag of tricks now. There you go. What else would you like to do down here?
I would like to point out that means that I've had a bag of tricks in every campaign that I've ever played now. So yes.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
it's a personal deal. I love those things. Sorry.
Nice. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so continuing on. What else would you guys like to do down here in the Underdark of the city?
For this same person that we just bought from, because he'll probably be more helpful than anybody else. 1 second.
Well, while you're figuring it out, Taras, did you need anything down here? Tingo probably won't go far, will it?
No.
I'll ask him if there are any jobs that anybody needs down here done.
Okay, yeah. Make an investigation.
Okay.
As you're kind of like asking around, seeing who can broker you a job or whatnot. Yeah, one of them mentions, well, as you may know, partner, we are in the slave trade down here. And there's this one pesky woman who's been floating around town causing all kinds of chaos lately. I think we need to shackle her ass down and sell her off. And he kind of like gives you a brief description of the very same woman that you ran into earlier. She dresses up all kind of cloaks and stuff, covers her face in a cowl and everything, thinks she's a ninja or something, and if you let her hit you, she'll try to stun you. Kind of rubs his chest.
I'd like reflexively rub my own.
Wait.
Like, yeah, I know.
Have you run into her?
Yeah, she hit me up at the top side.
Oh, that bitch, right? You know what? If you can bring her in, get her submitted. Get her in chains, if you would. And she has to be alive, otherwise she's useless to us. But you get her shackled down and brought down here, we could change her life. And I could change yours if you do that. And
how much are we talking?
Kind of taps the table and he's like figuratively drawing out which looks like 1,500 gold. Oh, about that much. As you kind of see him draw out 1,500 with his finger.
Right, kind of just looks at Rags and then looks at the man.
She gotta be alive, otherwise she's useless to us.
Give me 1 second to talk to my friends and I'll be right back with you.
Hey, no problem.
I'll turn to them and be like, I mean, the girl already hit me. I tried to see if she would be. I mean, I don't really see why we wouldn't. We can get money for bringing her in.
Would my sister be okay with this?
I don't know. She truthfully was a slave at one point, but she also seemed to enjoy her life while she was there. So I don't know. To be fair, I've also seen your sister blow up an entire town.
Really? You see a fire light up in Rari's eyes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You just left it 2 days ago.
Well, that wasn't the only one, I'll say. Like, that's like the 4th town. One time we burned down a plantation.
Really? You see her all get all kinds of interested.
So what about you, Maze? You interested in some work?
Yeah, maybe you can use your looks maze. She giggles.
You see, I was expecting to maybe, you know, go around, steal something, maybe. Not just take someone's life and give it other shit. Or maybe just kill some animal.
What did the animals ever do to you, bastard?
Animals are dicks.
I'm a dick too. Wanna see? She gets up in Maze's face.
No.
Can I do an athletics check to try to pick up Rari?
I mean, she's very light. I think that wouldn't require much, but yeah.
Yeah, she's very light.
Okay, so I'll pick her up
Yeah,
and I'll like set her down next to me. Maybe not in the middle of the underground establishment. Do we need to fight?
Okay, she melts right into Rax's form.
I'll just like reach out my arm and basically like give her a side hug and just hold her. So, I mean, we don't have to, but that is a lot of money, and we don't currently almost have any.
I mean, if I think my sister would have been okay with it, so I'm okay with it, kinda.
I mean, we can at least capture, see what she's up to, and then decide from that.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Star.
Back.
Yeah. How's
Yay!
fiddling with my...
The star ignited!
Yeah. Let's see. Are we back up again? Sorry.
Yep.
You could even say that the star was...
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. At any rate, what did I miss? Apparently, I probably missed a lot.
No, we mainly just made jokes, the puns about your name, and then said that we want to go after the woman and at least capture her.
Yep.
My name was punted. No. I'll punt you.
Yeah, what happened, I said, oh, so that's what happens when a star burns out whenever you left.
Yep, I was about to burn out. Anyway, so let's see what we got going on here. So, you guys are going to try to track this woman down and figure out where she's at?
Mhm.
Yep,
Yeah.
at the very least capture, investigator, see if she's worth selling into slavery or if she's worth dealing with.
Oh,
And then, if we have to, extort 1,500 gold from her if we can for not selling her into slavery.
should be interesting. You seem to have it all figured out. So you tell me what you're doing here at the basement of the tavern. Are you going to go back up now, or?
I'm I say, all right, let's get everybody for this.
That orc isn't gonna touch me again, is he?
Hopefully not. If he does, again, remember, please don't burn it down. We want to come back here.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys climb back out or what?
Yeah. I want to climb back out, and I want to ask, it's not Tarjan, but it also starts with a T. Stoney's character.
You could just say Stone.
Rask. Sorry. I'll ask him, with them both being such similar names, I get confused. I'm going to ask him, I'm like, do you know where Tarjan is?
Probably back at his room.
Like, I guess let's go and try to see if we can get him into this.
Okay.
And I guess we're gonna go ahead and start heading that way.
I take it Rory got a hold of some bargain bin potato chips or something.
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, did she? Okay, I don't know why.
I fixed him to go get some potato chips though.
Alright, so climbing back out, the orc kind of like watches you as you all start to head back out the curtain room. He looks like he's going for a swipe at the ass, Rory.
I'll let it go.
Slap. And away you go. Kind of gives you a grunt like, y'all come back now.
Okay, have a nice day.
And you guys...
When we go back, I will give him a nosebleed. I'll look at Rex.
Rory, you just feel just a slight tensing as the claws come out of my paw as I'm holding it onto your shoulder. Like, not trying to hurt you, it's just like almost like when somebody balls up a fist when they're upset.
Mm-hmm.
With the claws,
So you're making your way downtown to Tarjan's room?
Yes, and we're going double speed there.
Alright. It takes you a good 5-10 minutes to get across there, and you do find the, I think it was called Thingamajig, Traveler's Inn. It's something simple. Nothing too
Yeah, it's a
extravagant.
Traveler's Inn.
Yeah, it's called the Traveler's Inn. It's got like a ale emblem and a bed emblem and stuff like that on the sign, and yeah, you're able to go in there and talk to Tarjan about what's going on. Who seems to be in the middle of his experiments and making a potion.
So I'll just knock on the door. Oh, I guess I don't know. I'll go and I'll say...
Taraz can take you there.
Okay. So in that case, I'll knock on the door.
Knock us on the door.
Open it.
Yep. And you see your group.
Yes.
We needed to talk to you. What are you doing? As I just see a cauldron behind you.
Currently in the middle of something, if you don't mind. Could it wait?
Do you want to come with us to make money? Rory kind of pokes her head out.
Well, if I leave this now, I would have wasted so much.
Oh. What would you want? Could we wait for him then, Rex?
It's going to take several hours if you're willing to wait.
Well, I mean, I guess that depends. How do you feel about finding someone and holding them hostage?
I feel like that's a very poor plan. For one, do you intend for them to survive this encounter? If so,
That is the plan.
It's a very poor plan.
Rory just kind of laughs a little bit.
If they survive this, then you do realize that they'll come back after you.
Possibly.
And you're prepared for that.
I look at my sword down, and I'm like, I'm fairly certain that I could take just about anything at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Rory's hand kind of gets warm, and you can feel that on you, Rags.
Plus, I have this one.
Well, as I said, I would have wasted several hours on this if I don't finish this, so...
Hey,
Is it
congratulations! The one potion you were working on finishes.
Oh, well, then, I need to make a trip to the apothecary, then, sure.
Amazing
Good
how
job.
that works, right?
Now to buy several ordering stations, and I can multitask.
Can you though?
I'll just say I can use the mage hand if that makes it go faster. And then I'll
You
look at
realize
myself
where
and
we
I'm like,
are.
wait, I can't cast. I always forget that the mage hand counts as magic.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't
yes,
actually
please, Bob.
cast it.
Yeah, by all means,
I'm
please.
saying this. No, I'm saying this in character out loud because I just got the mage hand like a day and a half ago, really.
New toy, and you want to play with it? I get it.
I'm not a magic user, so I'm just like, oh yeah, that's what magic is. I can't use that.
I'm gonna look at Tarask and be like, "Is your kind always handsy with people?"
Shouldn't be.
Again,
fun.
as soon as you see that, claws tenses up just a little bit and then releases.
How exactly do you expect me to help with this?
Well, that's a good question.
Because
Searching.
in this town,
We
I'm...
need to find the person.
We need to
first.
find the person. I don't necessarily need you to cast anything. I just need your help finding and wanted to know if you would like to come along rather than you just being kept in the dark.
well, tending to myself, I'd have no problem with it. Sure, I'll come along.
Besides,
Perfect.
having a bit strong dragonborn could benefit us. Roy kind
Sure.
of just smiles. Along with Tarask over there, he's pretty, strong.
I'll be of no help in that, but okay. And I'll follow along.
You're not strong? You're not strong? Razor!
No.
He is ashamed of his dragonborn heritage, I guess.
I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, not. It's just a dragonborn. They're more magical than anything, not necessarily strong.
All right. So, I guess. So I'll gather all the ruffians. Like, okay, this is what she looks like, and I'm gonna describe the woman that attacked me. Obviously, I won't be able to say anything but what her clothes looked like and the general size she was.
So, basically, do we need to look like? Do you know if she was a rogue-ish person?
Rogue-ish. I know that she wasn't a rogue because she didn't know our language. She was a monk.
Maybe check the taverns.
Sure. I can check the streets around.
Yeah, I guess let's try to see if we can find her. There's no point in each of us all going on our lonesome. She would just stun all of us anyway.
Alright,
So I guess let's just go. I mean, the most group that we could go in would be to split up into a set of 2 each. But I think staying together in case we find her might be a better decision.
Yeah.
Tar, if you don't mind, could you, lead me? And just, make I guess, a gesture in the air if you need me, to do anything.
Okay.
So what are we doing, guys?
I'm going to the bird.
You're going where?
Good job. Good plan.
Sorry, I
I'm
missed.
going
He's
in
gonna
the
use
bird.
the bird.
Okay. The bird that got shot down with a crossbow bolt?
He can re-summon it. Because
Do
it's
you-
Yeah,
in
but
the
that's magic.
Yeah, do you do it?
Shit. Forgot
I
about that.
mean, are we all together?
Well, as far as I know, yeah.
Do you want to take a fight?
This is what I wanted to avoid.
I mean, all I need is one yes to do this.
I don't
I look
think
at Rags.
that using the bird would be the best decision.
Alright.
We can just look around.
Okay.
If we don't find her, that's fine. We don't lose anything. The only thing we can do here is gain something. So let's go ahead and just look around normally. If we see her, great. If we don't, that will be fine too.
So, are we all sticking together or are we splitting off in twos?
I believe twos was the plan.
Well, we could. I think it's best to stick together.
I think if we find her, it's best to stick together. So that would be my end. If y'all are waiting on my vote, that would be my.
Again, there's no way for us to contact each other. If
I
we had some way to
mean,
contact each other, then yes,
I
great.
can slightly, but that requires a certain M word.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. So I say we stick together.
Can't say the M word anymore. Good gosh.
All right. So I guess we're gonna go on the street and we're gonna start trying to investigate and see if we can see her.
And I'll look at everyone and say, good luck finding everyone.
So yeah, I guess investigation time.
Yeah, I'll roll my investigation too. Oh!
Ooh,
Oh!
good job, Rory.
I sense a bitch nearby.
I sense an ugly old fart near me. Kicks Mace.
Alright, so tell me whereabouts you're looking though. Like, you guys are dividing off. You got destinations in mind where you want to look, or what? I mean, we have a multitude of known choices. If you want to go somewhere that you don't know, we can do that as well. What are we looking about? Like, vicinity-wise, not actual location. Like, you don't have to go into the pub and look. You can look around it if you want.
I think my first goal would be to try to make my way back to where the pit is and see if she's right around that area. So trying to making my way towards that area as I'm looking around, since that seems to be something she's interested in.
Well, from what you can tell, you can see logs being carried up to the pit area by several guards or chain wardens who have been assigned the holy task of bringing these logs to bear for whoever's next on the pyre. Your investigation, Rags, doesn't allow you to see anything beyond just the normal rabble of people who are around you. Where is Maze looking?
Maze will be looking. We'll try to find the little shadier districts.
Which would
Most
probably
likely.
be around the pub that you left earlier, since that's the central shade. Perhaps, yes? No?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. And yeah, you're just wandering around the buildings, going through the alleyways, just looking, and you maybe every now and then you do see a couple people like having a negotiation happen. Like you actually come across a quote unquote negotiation between one guy bullying a younger man who he says, "You're going to have to give me all your money or else you ain't getting out of this alleyway."
Okay.
I'd turn to the rest of them. I'll turn if I'm near y'all.
You're not near him. Like you
Because
guys split it off, right?
I didn't. I mean, I thought the plan was for us all to stick together. That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
same here.
Okay, are you all sticking together? So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
go on.
becomes-
So
Yeah.
all right,
that's-
then I'll reward that. All right, so you guys are like checking the alleyways with Maze at the head of this part of it, and yeah, okay. Then in that case, continue. I'll get it. I'm just making sure I was on.
so I'll look at them and I'm like, would you like to have an investigation? Because then maybe we can get money this way.
We can beat the guy who's trying to mug the guy.
I agree.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. So I'd like to go
We're
up
gonna
and
go up.
say, "Don't beat up the weak," as I take out my long sword.
Alright, so here's the situation. Here's the situation.
Oh god.
Here, we're all gonna surround this dude, okay?
Yeah. So you're in this alleyway, you see this big guy bullying the little guy. He's like, "Mind your own business, get out of here."
I don't think that you understand how this is gonna happen.
No,
You can either-
don't, clearly.
You can either quit messing with him, and both of you can now pay us to get out of this alley. Or
Intimidation.
Yeah, that's
or
intimidation.
you can both die and not get out of this alley.
I'll tell you this.
I'm losing
If
either
one
way.
of you,
Well,
I'm
you're
gonna
live.
make my
You're
own
gonna die.
intimidation also.
I think the
Listen.
road
As I point-
has been made.
If you guys are gonna sit there and pretty much pick on the weak per se, then I can show you how quote unquote weak I am. And I give a flicker of my wrist.
I got this. I got this.
All right. So
Intimidation.
while you guys are having your intimidating moment, he turns to the guy and says, "All right then, how about you earn your keep? Help me stab these fools." But, and he's like, "You better help, or else I'll kill you afterwards." And he pulls out his scimitar, and I need everybody to roll initiative. Click your token, click your initiative, and then get yourself on the board.
You probably can't see it because of the fact that he where is Rags? I'm trying to find him. There you are. There you are, little buddy. You can't see it because he has the bandana on, but Rags is absolutely smiling like a Chester cat because
You
he is
guys were-
so excited.
Finally get to do something, right? Alright, so yeah. He pulls out his weapons and he looks at you all. However, Rags gets the first attack. So what do you want to do, Rags?
I'm going to stab with the rapier.
You're currently that far away from him, though.
How far?
Well, look at the map.
It's on
Did
the
you
map.
move? You didn't move while we were surrounding them. So.
I did not.
So you.
Oh, well,
considering
I'm
you
sorry.
don't-
I
yeah.
thought we were theatering of the mind it. That's why I didn't
Oh
see
no,
that
no,
part.
yeah.
I
I
apologize.
moved you guys into an alleyway so we can position ourselves.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the big guy. I'll do the movement, and then I will
Yeah, just so you know,
stab
the
with
big, The big guy is the one on the bottom here. Yeah, that's the big guy.
Oh. Alright, I shall move over to there. One quick stab. And I will say that my intention is just to incapacitate him.
Alright, go ahead and
Not
roll your
to
attack.
kill him at the moment.
We have allies nearby, so I believe you get advantage with that. Alright, that hits.
Alright. And...
Let's
Yay.
see, 28. So you stab at him, he feels it, and he kind of like... Urgh! He winces one eye and he looks at you, and he still looks like he's still able to continue on. Is that all you got, kitty? And he's like holding his hand over the rapier's blade, pulling it out of his chest. Bonus
I'll
action?
say that's all. Yeah. I'm going to bonus action, not my obsidian knife, but my other knife, and I'm going to stab him in his face.
Ooh,
Is my
okay.
plan.
Well, go ahead and make the attack roll first.
Offhand dagger.
As you reach out with the blade to his face, he kind of like pulls back and says, "I'm onto you, cat." Or he doesn't actually know you're a cat. He's looking at the eyes like, "I see what you're up to." Kind of ducks back from the blade. Alright, is that it for your turn? Do you need to move or anything?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move right here. And that's where I'll end my turn.
This guy here pulls out a weapon. Let's see what he's got. He's got a short sword, and he will take a swing at you as you move over to his location next to him. He gets a 12 on his swing and apparently misses, I believe.
Yup.
Yeah, he gets
Anything
a-
lower than a 17.
Yep, so he didn't get anywhere with his attack. Maze, your turn.
Okay, time to start smiting some fools.
17 does hit.
A level 2 smite. Smite. So total of 15.
Don't do math, I'm already
20.
taking it off separate.
Minus 3 to 1
Yeah,
plus
hush,
3.
hush, 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 hush. I see the numbers, I'm doing it separate, dude. Got it. Alright, cool. He reels back for a moment and he's like, "Ah, that was nothing." He spits and blood spews out of his mouth as his teeth kind of loses a tooth out of his mouth.
So you want another?
Yeah, give me another.
Another level 2 smite.
Alright, so how do you want to kill that guy? Like, honestly, quit doing math. at
I'm
this
going
point.
to just go for a slice off the head.
And as his head gets like, that was nothing. And his tongue blows out. And this guy's like, okay, hey, look, he was just telling me what to do. I had to do it. You guys are apparently stronger. He like puts his short sword away. He's like, look, are we cool? Puts his hands up.
I'll tell
Some
him if you want to live, take off everything that you currently have.
Yeah.
Besides-
Take it off.
Besides just regular clothes. Any armor,
Here we go.
anything that he
Whoa.
currently has. I'm taking everything, or he can die.
He
And that's
sits
exactly
there-
what I'm going to tell him.
He said,
Keep his underwear though.
Down to your knickers.
he takes off his leather
Basically.
armor. He takes off
Okay.
his short sword. And he's like, there, are we cool?
Do you have
Money
money,
too.
sir?
I couldn't even pay him. What makes you think I could pay you? Look, you're taking my equipment. Take it. There. Shh. Shoves it over to you. And he'll start to run away.
I'll look at the other ones. I was like, do we want to let him run?
Can I trip him as he runs?
You may certainly try. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check as he's starting to run by you.
Oh.
No, hold on, it's contested. So you never know. This guy might be.
Clumsy?
Yeah, let's see. He notices the foot and manages to launch off it and continue in the opposite direction of you.
Huh.
I'll turn to the rest of them. I'm like, I can still catch him if you want me to.
You'd see where he runs to.
We
Try
could.
sure to see.
I love how all the attention went away from what you were actually going to do, and now you're trying to hunt down this guy who has no money to give you.
Oh, I'm still
I'm gonna
looking on
start
the street.
Well, we
I mean,
don't
yeah.
necessarily know that.
Well,
We don't know that he doesn't have any
All right, so what do you want to
money.
do?
He's going to a house, and a house means money.
Well, we can come back to it.
We can come back to that later. Alright.
I mean, you do have this big ogreish body that's on the floor right now.
I'm gonna go up to the body and investigate. Yeah. I guess I should.
Well, Maze
Okay.
was
I'm gonna
saying
help
it
too.
first, so Maze, he made it.
Okay.
No, I can give him advantage.
All right, two of you are investigating this. Whether or not you'll get equal share now will be a different story. Go ahead and make the investigation.
I was gonna help also.
Well, then I'm not
Yeah.
giving you triple advantage. Screw you.
Okay, there's a 23.
So it's a 23.
You find 2 daggers, a scimitar, and about 50 gold on this guy.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say there are
Wow.
2
I
daggers,
should've
a
done that.
scimitar, and 25 gold, and I'll deception that.
I'm
I
going
am
to
helping
insight.
you, so I'm going to say, hey, I saw that flap. I know what you had there.
Not in your favor, sir.
Rags.
Oh no, Rags, you got
Come
busted.
on, Rags.
So
Come
Rari
on.
sees. Oh, does Tarzan actually see? Nice.
Liar.
So I'll just again. I'll say. I'll still have said it. So and 25.
And I'll take that 25 gold since I helped you. Ha 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 ha.
She's gonna look up at Rags, blushing, holding her hand out.
Everybody wants a piece of the pie.
I'll just take the bag and I'll just fine. I'll just give it to
Am I going robotic, or is that just... I think it's me. I disconnected. Wow, that's interesting. Hopefully the stream is staying up, though. That's number one. Hello? Hello?
Whatever.
Hello?
Actually,
Okay.
Hello? Hi?
I
Hi?
give-
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Well, if you're
I
gonna be
give 10
quiet
gold
about
to-
if you're gonna be quiet about it, I'm gonna go ahead and leave again. Well, it was a nice session, guys. Bye. I don't know if they were. Hello?
y'all
There.
good now.
Did you hear me earlier?
Yeah?
Nope, I didn't.
I'm about to say, I was just going to go ahead and quit and call him today if you didn't. Discord now acting up. Welcome to the life of a streamer. But,
So yeah.
In and out of that.
I'll give Maze the bag and I'll just say fine, divide it up, and I'll just like put my ears down so my bandana kind of lays a little bit flatter.
I give
She's gonna
every-
reach up and scratch the back of his ears a little bit. It's okay.
I'll purr, but like indignantly, like I don't want to.
alright, so there was a studded
I
leather
gave
armor on this guy,
everyone-
too. Easy to come off because the head's missing.
Okay, so I give everyone except Rags 12 gold, and then give Rags the daggers and leather armors.
Fine.
Yeah, I'll just
Like, I'll just smite them
And then give-
it later.
and then give Rags 2 gold.
I'll just look at the 2 gold, and then I'll just give them to Rari, and I'll be like, there.
Yay.
Okay then. Well, now we're out of combat. Now we're out of everything here. Back to the search then, right?
Yeah, I'll pick up the 2 things of armor here. Is this actually a tree?
Sure.
A tree area?
Sure.
I want to look out into the alley and see what's up and down.
You see a couple of civilians just wandering around, talking, doing things, or just relaxing, sitting out.
Huh.
Nothing out of
I'll
the
turn
ordinary.
to. I'll go back in here. I'm like, Maze, I really wish you wouldn't have cut off his head.
Why is that?
Okay, hold on. What are you saying there, Stoney? I can't
Because-
hear you.
Take the body to the wall and put the head back on.
So this villager starts to come over here. Hey, are you guys okay? What's going on? I saw the commotion from over there. What's happening, guys?
I'm gonna lean up against the wall.
This person tried to rob our friend.
Yeah.
Whoa, man, that's low. But you gotta be careful in the alleyways, man. It's kind of brisk.
Yeah, you really.
Do you have any of that kush on you, man? 'Cause you sound like
What makes you assume that I do that, man? You need to go home.
Do you have some peyote, sir? I kind of look at it.
you run.
Just runs away.
Yeah.
Take my stash.
So I'll
Make-
just
Make a
pick up
perception
everything.
perception check
Oh, okay.
before Rory. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh.
That's not
I
good.
mean, you couldn't see him waving, but you're not sure if it was to you or somebody else.
No.
No. So it's up to you if you want to stay interested in that
So-
pursuit.
I want to pick up all the stuff off of the guy that we killed, and I want to prop him up against the wall, just kind of like sitting there. And I'll
Mhm.
take the head and I'll like put it on there. Like-
Okay.
There we go, right as rain.
Like right
I'm
now.
gonna try to block his perception of it too.
And then I'll walk away.
I'm wrapping the scarf around the neck and head.
Hey,
That
don't
you
we have
really
that?
can't.
Okay, make I don't know. You're trying to conceal the wound, right? So go ahead and make like a dexterity check to see how well you get the scarf to like keep the head from falling off.
Can I make acrobatics?
No, just straight dex.
I have a higher roll.
I don't.
acrobatics.
This is not acrobatics. You're not balancing the head like that.
Well,
I mean, you
both
technically
zero.
are, but it's not going to be you actively, continuously holding it there. You're checking to see if you can't wedge this thing from gravity dropping it, and it
Yeah.
looks pretty well done. So he's just laying there with his head cut off, but you tied the scarf around to make it look like he ain't going nowhere.
He's asleep.
It's just
Do
a
we-
red-
Don't we have that
Somebody's
decanter
got
of
some
water
heavy
so we
breathing
can
going
have
on.
Blood.
Who's breathing?
Again, I
please?
believe that's priceless.
What's up?
Getting some
Again,
heavy
it's priceless.
breathing or something on your end there, bro. Everything all right?
Sorry.
No, okay, you're good.
Yeah.
I keep hearing it in my ears and it's starting to ring now. I'm like, I need to say something. All right, but yeah. So you got that guy propped up. What? Okay, you're talking about the canter. What do you want to do?
Yeah, don't we have the decanter of water so we can wash off the blood on the ground?
Yes, but it will run into the streets.
Yeah, but there's different amounts of water.
Yes, but regardless, keep the blood in here at the commoner's eyes, or rush the water into the streets in front of everyone.
I think it'll be fine. I think it's safe where it is. We should be good.
Rory's just kind of trying to pose herself a little bit at the commoner. That way you don't pay no.
There you go.
Wow. There's blood stain.
Why does it look like Africa?
I
I
don't
was
know.
going to say Australia. Like, if you just cover that
Oh
little
my
bottom
god, I just
in-
pulling random photos here. Give me a break. Here, you want a different one? Like,
No, I'm fine with Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting this one now. I don't.
Why does that look like a crab doing the rape?
Because it looks better than Africa.
Dude, Africa's not good.
Damn straight. Too big.
Oh, important question. Why are there no vampires in Africa?
Why?
Ebola.
No, because they bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh, wow.
Really? All right, I'm done. It was a good session, guys. Had a lovely night. We got
Okay.
somewhere, and all right. So what are we doing, really?
Let's, I guess, keep investigating. That was a nice little subplot
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got. So,
Let's see here.
Yep.
Do I have any?
if we're going along the way, and I find a place that has an armory, and I'm gonna try to sell the armor and the daggers and the short sword.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll actually get to that information in just a minute. I want to find. I need to find a. Okay, I kind of like that picture, but let's see what else I can find. I'm looking for a character. Don't worry, guys. It ain't nothing terrible. Yeah.
My God, what was that? Wait, what was that? Seriously.
That was a fountain of blood coming from the top of his head.
No, go ahead. Do that again. Do it again. That was cool.
But
Yeah. How does that do that?
I have a script in it. Don't worry about it.
Everybody's bleeding.
I can do that too.
You could do multiple?
No, I'm doing.
All right, scripter. I'm gonna call you out if you keep this nonsense up.
That looks
Okay.
pretty nice, though. It's cool looking.
I don't.
One
see
last
anything.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
You want to behead him.
Oh, that was hilarious.
All right.
I need that for my other campaign. Please give me the script.
But basically, let's not talk about that right now. Anyway, so what are you guys doing? I don't know this person to be.
Just walking down the street.
Nah, she can be up the
After.
road.
I guess I'll still do investigation as I'm going to see if I see
well,
her.
Technically, we had a natural 20 on Rory, who. If you guys head north from here, well, what direction are you going so I know where to set the scene up? Like, you got.
I would say north.
You want to go?
Yeah, sure, why not north? We went south on this side, so let's go north on this side.
So these guys are going in here. This guy's going over there. So as you're traveling north, Rory, you can come up the road if you like. Because in order to see this with your natural 20, you do notice a very beautiful blonde-headed woman just kind of like minding her own business, leaning up against a wall. And no, it's not from the other campaign. I'm just using her token.
Okay, I was saying to say that looks a lot familiar, like Doobie.
Yeah. We're not. This is just a stand-in until I actually go hunting for a token for this. But yeah, it strikes you as odd because everybody else has been dressed in like plain clothing, basic decorations.
Go to her. She kind of attracts Rory like a moth to a flame. And she's gonna, like, you're very beautiful.
She stares at you for a minute and says, "Hey, thank you."
What's a beautiful lady like you doing all alone here? Seems like you should be with somebody. Because there's a lot of handsy orcs. They're handsy.
She kind of gives you a smirk. It's like, why are you looking for some company, dear?
I mean, you can accompany me. She winks.
She giggles a bit too. It's like, well, kind of waiting for something. So,
Aw, that's a shame.
yeah.
Well, these are my friends. She kind of steps aside.
I'll walk up.
This is my very special kitty.
Mhm.
She only likes puss, it seems like.
I kick
Oh.
Maze in the head.
As you all kind of like get closer to her, she just tries to keep her space. She's like, okay, it's getting a little crowded. Like, she's like, well, that's nice. Nice to meet you all.
So
Well-
what's this building? Do you know?
Oh,
We're kind of new in town.
honestly, I don't know. Like, I've seen some people go in there, but other than that, I'm just hanging out here because I was told to meet somebody. I was told to meet somebody. She's kind of like,
Okay.
oh, it's not them. Okay. Turns around and just kind of like goes back to like walking and waiting.
I look at Rags and I kind of lean in closer to him. Maybe she's waiting for that girl that hit you.
Is this right here an actual building?
Yeah, everything, like, even though this is just a standard map, everything is a building, yes.
I'm gonna try to stealth my way. I'm gonna try up the building to hide on top of here.
Okay.
So I shall roll stealth.
I grab Maze by the arm. Come here.
Nothing. But what?
Therese, get over here. We're gonna have a little chat circle. Come on, Tarjan. Non-conspicuous. Okay. Out of character.
So
Not good
that's
speakers,
a
huh?
that's a 24.
Okay, as far as you
on
know,
my
you're
stealth
hidden.
check. So I'm gonna stay on top of this roof, try to stay hidden, and watch this girl and
Alright.
see anything that I see.
Alright. She's just continuously looking around. Sometimes she looks up in your direction, but you're still hidden that she doesn't even notice you, as far as you know. And then she continues to look left to right. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, my new robe. See? Look at it. It's very pretty.
It is pretty.
There is a small conversation between this town guard and her for a moment.
Can
Oh,
I
the-
roll a perception?
Yeah, that will require perceptions.
Yeah, I'd like to
No,
do that.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Natural
we're bad.
one.
you guys are doing
Oh, we're
great.
so bad. I think I need to make a monk instead.
Yeah, Rags, you kind of like managed to hear some of it, bits and pieces, more than they would ever, even with that natural 20. You're still a little ways away, but I don't know. Can you read lips?
Yes.
You would actually see her side of the conversation, and basically you could see her saying like, no sir, I don't need you to protect me. I'll be fine, don't worry. There's some words from the other guy, and you see her give a disgusted look. It's like, I'll be fine. And then, yeah. The guard just kind of casually goes behind this building here and just kind of looks in her direction, like, well, you can hear him just kind of like say out loud, and this is everybody, I'm just going to keep an eye just in case, you never know. And she kind of looks distressed and it's like, ugh, and starts walking a little bit this way.
Pigs.
What do we do?
Maze will motion I could follow that guy, and our other friend could follow the other.
He's not hard to follow. He's not going anywhere.
It seems that the group has found the person they're looking for. Is there a apothecary nearby?
Not nearby.
Do I know where one is?
Yeah, you know where one is.
Right. There I go.
So you're breaking off from the group?
Yep.
There you go.
Bye, Tarjan.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be watching this girl, trying to see anything, keeping an eye out, so that way that girl just happened to plop up behind me if I can manage it.
Eventually, after about 10 minutes of waiting, you see her kind of like shrug her shoulders, and then she kind of like stares daggers at the guard across the way, and then she starts going down the street.
I'm gonna try to follow.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the other side.
You may do one movement of round movement, so don't move
Oh,
beyond
okay.
one round, because you're not going to be, because now we're kind of like in a chase, so we got to do it by round. So everybody
Okay,
move their
so-
movement for that round.
Yeah, I moved my movement. I moved up the block.
Actually, I'll go for this guy, and I motion Rags to go after her.
So it'd be 15 to get down, roughly, and then. $15 to keep going. So yeah, I should be. I want to get right.
Using your bonus action to dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like right here to follow her, but not be right behind her.
All right, are we
And I'm
done?
gonna.
Are we done moving at this point?
Yeah, that's fine. For me, anyway.
All right. Is there an action happening on this round?
I'd like to roll perception.
You don't perceive anything over there, but you're welcome to go ahead and try.
I'm looking for the alchemy shop.
Obviously, it's not on this side of the alley or a street. You have to go further east. Or was it west?
Alright.
Maybe it was north. Oh god, you're lost.
I know. I will go talk to a guard.
He's right there, you just passed him. What's up?
Do you mind directing me to the eastern gate, please?
He points east.
I am well aware of it, the quickest route.
Just go up that road this way, and then go east.
And does that go by the alchemy shop?
I guess. Goes by that sleazy freaking tavern.
Oh, well,
Which
I'm
you know is
looking
across from.
for.
Which you
healing
know
supplies.
is across from.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I'll go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to make you feel included, friend.
I mean, not really worried about that.
Yeah. So you managed to lead. These guys are in pursuit. So in like the next round of movement, this guy notices you in his way maze, and he's like, "Get out of my way."
Actually, I will state that woman back there. Why can't I talk to her?
He walked right past you and went around you. Do you want? You can still talk to see if it changes anything, but I'm trying to move pieces around. What do you want to do? Tell me something.
Okay. I will say, hey, that woman you're talking to, she reminded me of someone that is needed to be captured for a quarry.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
she
gonna
say
capture her, all right, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
And
so
he does continue to walk past you because he's like, yeah, I'm after her already. What are you on about? Rags, what do you want to do? You do notice this guy creeping up in this direction. I mean, he's still got his stealth movement, but I'm giving you a chance to do something. And Mage, you can move too. But I haven't finished his turn, but this is where he's landing at right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and darn it. I hate that it does that. 1 second. The turn order thing got in my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just go ahead and run past him. I'm gonna use all feline agility to get 180 feet.
Alright, so you'll be able to stick with her. Are you going to hide from her while you're sticking with her, or what?
If this building right here...
Well, we're technically falling off the map. But
yeah, I was gonna say, if this building right here forms like a long building, then I'm just gonna crawl up it and run along that. If not, if I have to hop from house to house, then I'll just try to stay as close to it as possible and be sneaky.
Alright.
Yes,
just roll a stealth check, because we know you can get up there if you need to.
Okay. It'll at least be a 14. So 29.
Let's see if she knows. Where did her stats go?
If she does, that'll be impressive.
Yeah, she does not know. Probably one of her things that she has not trained in very well. But she continues forward north and technically off the map at this point. What are the rest of you on the other side of the street doing?
We're kind of going along this wall to catch up with them.
By the way, Rags, she does wind up making a left turn eventually and starts darting down an opposite alley that just goes further away from your friends.
I'm
And
gonna...
This guy's gonna just keep going.
If Maze knows what the dagger looked like that we picked up, correct?
What dagger?
Yeah, I do know what that dagger looks like. Yep.
Okay, the dagger that we just stole from the guy that we killed. So I'm gonna place the dagger along the building. Sorry, along the building facing left, where the point will be facing left. I'll just like put it there and keep going.
Alright. I see.
Well, Maze can try to catch up.
I mean, if I'm going as fast as I think I'm going,
You're able to keep up no problem because you can go that fast. But still, there's a pace that the woman's keeping and the guy is keeping. She does eventually.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, how is he keeping up with me?
Yeah,
No,
I'm saying I can keep up somewhat.
I'm not talking about Maze. I'm talking about the guy.
No, you're long gone. The guard is keeping up with her, or at least trying to, so he noticed her turn. And then he's kind of looking down that alleyway, too, and trying to make his way down it.
Okay.
At which point... let's see here. We're gonna go revisit this alley down here at the bottom. Just to give us room. So if you want to move your characters in position, like, over here somewhere.
Okay.
Well, not you guys. You guys are going to have to discern whether or not you can keep up. So basically, the map is wrapping up in weird ways. We're trying to do a scene down here, but you guys make an investigation up that are on the opposite side to see if you notice anything like a way to get over in that direction.
Okay, where are they?
You are nowhere near them. Like, you need
No,
to keep...
I mean, like, in... I need to see... Okay.
We're just coming
Let's
down
be a
here. Yeah, we're just coming down here to create an alleyway for them to have a scene.
Taras, move your character right by mine.
But you guys are still continuing north. And they are still considered...
Technically, we are northwest of you.
Yeah. I'm just
if you consider that this is essentially what this
I just need you guys to make an investigation to see if you can sully which direction you need to go. Knowledge.
Anybody want to help me?
You're Tarask already rolled, so go ahead and roll for yourself.
17. I can smell rags.
You can. I don't
Don't
know.
smell that bad.
I don't know about that, but maybe you smell a hint of the blood on that dagger. And my sending
Hey,
smells
I
going
smell
off. Be right back.
catnip.
Okay. Well, guys, guess we're going on a small break. I'll be back in 5. Yep.
I think we might want to call it a little early tonight. If that's okay with you guys.
That's fine. That's fine.
I know everybody's saying like they want to cut out a little early, and then here I am. I got my own little interruptions coming up. But yeah, I think we will pick up on this little scene next week, if that's okay with everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then I'll see if I can't make things a little bit better next week. But join us next week, Monday, 7 p.m. for more of this. Join us Wednesdays at 7 p.m. for more of that. We're going to try to get out a slice of life on Wednesday, but hey, who knows. Join us weekdays. I think we're going to try weekdays between 3 p.m. till whenever we get tired of streaming. Anybody who can, please stop by and visit if you can, if you want. It's an open invitation. If you see me in the streaming channel, I think players should be able to come in and say hi. And yeah, I'm going to be doing stuff like Dragon's Dogma Completionist to get all the achievements, or might do some Divinity 2, or just see what everybody wants to do on that certain day. So yeah, look forward to that. And with that, we'll wish you all good night. Go ahead and say good night.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Alright.
And do you hear the calling?